Hi YouTube, I'm Tim and welcome to episode 4 of my Star Wars toy collecting video series. I'm showing you this playset once again because I'm going to be opening this playset up soon, but won't be during this video. Just need to give you some nice eye candy before we begin. This time I've got more modern Star Wars action figures like you see on this package, and then I've got some custom Star Wars action figures that are based on the original Kenner line, and I've got a few vintage Kenner Star Wars figures I bought loose off of eBay sellers. So first, the modern Star Wars action figures like on this box. I've been wanting to army build an army of Stormtroopers, so I bought some modern Stormtroopers. I bought off the Amazon Prime, I bought the Deluxe Crowd Control Stormtrooper. And I won't be leaving this in the package since I'm not an inbox collector. He's got this crowd control gadget. It says with flight, action, thruster pack, and capture claw, Galactic Empire. And then I also got a Stormtrooper that's just a basic one. This was part of the Kenner collection, but this was right when Hasbro took over Kenner Toys. So they were still doing Star Wars action figures, all buffed like He-Man and Superman. And I got this particular one since it comes with this neat little slide. Yeah, freeze frame action slide, and he has the Stormtrooper has a blaster rifle and a heavy infantry cannon. And a while back I got a Lando Calrissian and Skiff disguise action figure that came with a little slide. Yeah, can't see it that well. It's a picture of after Leia removes her bush disguise and she and Han get captured, and Lando tries to take her away to the dungeons, but Jabba orders her to be brought to him. So Lando has to lead Leia to a couple of actual Jabba guards who take her before Jabba. But that was part of another video. Right now I'm going through Stormtroopers, the modern Stormtroopers I've been collecting. There's no more Stormtroopers in that box, so here we go. One more of the modern Stormtroopers. Blaster rifle. The Stormtrooper's another buffed up muscle man with blaster rifle and heavy infantry cannon. So it's about the same as this one on the green card, but unlike the one on the green card, it doesn't have the slide. And those are all ones I bought off the eBay or Amazon Prime third-party sellers that were Prime eligible. And one action figure I always wanted to have since I was a kid was a Darth Vader figure with a removable helmet, so you see his face. Well, Kenner never made one of those, but then as soon as Hasbro took over Kenner Toys, they actually made one. Here he is unmasked, and he comes with his mask and his lightsaber, and then this is another one with the slide, and it's got slide. It says Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker removes Vader's mask to reveal Anakin Skywalker. Yeah. Kenner, copyright 1997, Hasbro. Yeah, so back in the early to mid-90s, even though it was technically Hasbro, they kept the Kenner name alive for a while, and then just put Kenner on the package just to simulate the vintage Kenner toys. And then since it's now the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, I of course got this playset that I showed off again. So I got myself a modern Boba Fett figure. Yeah, the Deluxe Boba Fett. He has wing blast, rocket pack, and overhead cannon, so it looks like he's got... Okay, it looks like just the little missile thing just connects to his back. It doesn't go into a little hole. That red missile thingy goes... just clips onto the back. Or no, it doesn't clip onto the back. Goes into like a cannon thing. These modern figures, aside from them being all muscular, it's weird, it seems like they don't have much of a neck. And this is pretty much the same color as the classic Kenner figure, but it's a little bit more grayish than purple. But no slide with that one. But even though I was pretty much just collecting bad guys like the Imperials, I decided to get a modern Kenner Hasbro Princess Leia. And I like this one better than the earlier one they made in the 90s where she was just all ugly. Not that this one is perfect either, but this one's a lot... It says all new likeness, and it's a much better likeness than the first one Hasbro came up with when they took over Kenner Toys. And you can see KB Toys price tags partially ripped off. And it's got the little slide. Princess Leia Organa. Caught in the grip of the evil empire. She comes with a laser blaster, or a blaster rifle, and a long-barreled pistol. And you can see this packaging, or this bubble's all yellow. But I'm not an inbox collector. I've never been... I mean, I did a little bit with Star Trek figures in the 90s, because it seemed like in the 90s, if you were collecting action figures then, whether you were a teenager or an adult, you didn't... It seemed like there was some unwritten rule book that said you couldn't take them out of the package. You had to collect them and then just wait till they were worth a certain amount of money and then resell them, which I always hated doing. I just wanted to take these out of the package like I used to when I was a kid. Of course, I kind of felt tempted to play with them, but... I don't think I ever really... Well, I think I did play with some toys in the 90s, but I don't know. Oh, I should have grown up a lot faster. But I've always liked Star Wars and the Star Wars toys, so like collecting this back catalog of Hasbro toys, since the more modern ones that they've been putting out lately haven't been that great. So Princess Leia from the original Star Wars. And then I got another one that I've already had, because it also came with the slide. It's another Princess Leia. Yeah, I already have this one in as a Jabba the Hutt dancing girl Leia. Jabba's prisoner or slave Leia. You can see the little gold thingy on the front of her skirt plate is actually gold colored, where the other one I own, it's not even gold, and she comes with the slide. You can see she's in the metal bikini in front of Jabba, chained up. Yeah, Princess Leia Organa. Leia is taken captive by crime lord Jabba the Hutt. She replaces dancing girl Oola as Jabba's favorite slave girl. Of course, she never does any dancing. But if she were to dance for Jabba, I would say she would be a belly dancer, since she's wearing a bikini top and you see her belly. But when I collected a certain amount of these figures with the slides, I'm going to buy a slide viewer to look at these slides on. But another Princess Leia, Jabba's palace, slave girl Leia. That comes with a slide and has much better paint job than that other slave Leia I've got. Okay, and I think that was all of the modern Star Wars figures I had to show off this time. So now I've got some custom figures to show off, and first I have a few I got from Pro Customs that I ordered from Pro Customs eBay store. And I've had all these figures for a while, but I've been so busy I haven't took the time to open them. And one is a custom rocket-firing Boba Fett. And it looks like the Kenner original. Well, Kenner just made a prototype. The rocket-firing Boba Fett never painted it, so this is patterned after the Kenner prototype. See the little red missiles in the baggie, and then you see he's got his gun in there. And then see it's got the little lever, you put the missile in there, and it shoots out. So that's custom, done by Pro Customs. And then Pro Customs was selling a 5-pack of Army Builder Stormtroopers, and these are just reproductions. They look like the Kenner originals, but these are reproductions. Baggie. Come with the baggie guns. The armies of the night are coming. Life would be a dream for you and for me. Yeah, they were all mailed in this box along with Boba Fett. So I will be opening these figures up soon. And now I have two more custom figures to show off. It's two that I got from Stan Solo Creations. This is a custom Yavin for ceremony C3po, and he's all gold colored. Looks just like the Kenner figure, except the Kenner figure never had the silver leg. And at the end of the movie, he has a silver leg. And like that Empire Strikes Back, this is weird. When I try moving the arms, the other arm starts to move. Yeah, he feels all metally. But just like the Empire Strikes Back C3po figure that Kenner did make, the arms pop out. The arms and legs pop out of this. So you can take his arms out. I don't. See? And this is the most gold-colored C3po I've ever owned. I thought that Kenner Hasbro one I owned was gold, but this one is really gold. One-legged C3po. And then the other leg pops out. But no backpack, since this isn't from the Empire Strikes Back. So Yavin 4 Ceremony C3po. It's all gold colored except for one of his legs. And you can sit him down just like a classic Kenner figure, and it's weird that when I move this arm, the other arm starts to move, but both arms do come out. Yeah, if I move this arm, this arm starts to move, and if I move this arm a little bit, the other one starts to move. So Yavin Ceremony Boba Fett, or I mean C3po from Stan Solo Creations. Now you can see me and the rest of the table a little bit better. So, oh yeah, one more custom to show off. And I bought a custom R2-D2 off of Stan Solo Creations, and it's not quite R2-D2. You see, he's painted to look like Boba Fett. And here's a Kenner original Boba Fett. And then there's his little R2 unit. And you can see this one, the missile's glued in, so this is their Kenner original. And here's the Pro Customs custom rocket firing Boba Fett. So the original and the custom original Kenner Boba Fett, custom rocket firing Boba Fett, custom Boba Fett colored R2 unit. So now Boba Fett has his own R2. Okay, now I've got a few Kenner originals that I bought off of eBay. And one of the Kenner originals that I bought off of eBay is the original Darth Vader, and this one actually has his cape and his lightsaber. I had one of these when I was a little kid that I got as a hand-me-down from one of my brothers, but they lost the cape and the lightsaber, and I think I might have gotten a replacement lightsaber, and I might have made a custom cape out of some material, but then I think that lost that or ripped it. But cape's a little bit bent, but it seems that the cape is pretty much intact. I haven't taken it out of this baggie yet. So Darth Vader Kenner original from, it says on this little piece of paper in there 1977, but they didn't make this till 1978. And I thought I had 2 Stormtroopers from my childhood, but if I do, I don't know what happened to the other one, because my brother had 2 of them when he was a kid, and well, maybe he only had 1, and he gave me the other one he got on a Jedi card. This might be his, because I remember having 1, or maybe he had 2. And is this plastic deteriorating already? So it looks like this guy's leg is starting to get crack marks in it already. He's already going yellow. I don't have any gun for him, but I'm just showing you this childhood one because last month I bought a couple off the eBay seller. And these are a little bit yellowed, but otherwise they're in fairly good condition, and they have their guns. And there's 2-pack, and another Kenner original. So I've got some to go with my modern and my customs, and then I got a leader for them now. I've got another vintage Darth Vader figure. Oh, and I have one more custom I forgot to show off. It's another custom Bosk figure from this one from Outer Rim Collectibles. He made these Bosk figures in all different colors, and I got one in a little one in the purple outfit. Looks just like the vintage one that came in a red outfit, but this one has its dark purple colored outfit instead. And this, yeah, like I said before, it's from Outer Rim Collectibles. Guy, I believe Rob Brown of Outer Rim Collectibles, made these in all different colors. He made some of the big ones, like the blue colored one with the silver boots, but then he made those in different colored outfits, and he made the little ones in a little different, each in a different colored outfit. So we're almost going on a half hour. Be opening up this package soon, but not during the video. But off of Amazon Prime, I got a Deluxe Boba Fett Modern that has the Wing Blast rocket pack and overhead cannon. These will all be opened at some point. And then I got Slave Leia with the Jabba the Hutt dancing girl Leia that has freeze action slide, and little gold thing on her skirt is actually gold, where the other figure I bought that didn't have a slide, that little gold metal thing, was not gold. And she has a slave chain, so Jabba can have her chained to him so he can hold her on a slave chain. And then off of another Amazon Prime seller, got A New Hope Leia that comes with a little couple of guns and a slide of a scene from the movie, and it's an all-new likeness since they made a more buffed, muscular looking Leia before this, and this is a slightly better one. And then I got some modern Stormtroopers. I got one has two guns and a slide of some Stormtroopers. It's an old buffed up Stormtrooper. And then I got one without the slide, but he has the same couple guns, same figure. There's a V-shaped pelvis. And then I got the Deluxe crowd control muscular Stormtrooper that comes with flight action thruster pack and capture claw. And then I first bought this off at Amazon Prime, but they were taking too long, so I canceled my order, ordered it off eBay. It came much faster. Darth Vader with removable helmet, and has a slide of the scene from Return of the Jedi where Luke removes Darth Vader's helmet to reveal Anakin Skywalker's burnt up face. And this was one I always wanted since I was a kid, but Kenner never made it. And the same with the Jabba's Palace slave girl Leia. It's another one Kenner never made. during the 80s that I always wanted when I was a kid. Well, now that Hasbro takes over Kenner, they make one, but now it seems like they might never make another one. But if they do, they'll call it Hut Slayer Leia. But she doesn't slay any Hutts till almost a half hour into the movie. So I finally got two that I've been wanting since I was a kid that Kenner didn't make until the 90s. And then this carbon freezing chamber that Hasbro made in 2000 comes with a Bespin guard that you have the option of freezing him in the freeze chamber. You can freeze just about any Star Wars action figure in here. And then from Stan Solo Creations, custom Yavin ceremony C3po. Legs and arms come off, and he's got a removable, he's got a silver colored, one of his legs is silver, and this is the most gold colored C3po ever owned. It's more metallic feeling. And then I got custom R2-D2 that's painted to look like a Boba Fett R2. So I pulled out my classic Kenner Boba Fett. And from Outer Rim Collectibles, I got a custom purple Snaggletooth. And then from Pro Customs, I got a custom purple colored rocket firing Boba Fett. Has a gun, he has a little red missile he can put in his backpack. He shoots it out. And here is Kenner original Stormtrooper I've had since I was a kid, and looks like his leg might be starting to crack. And then from Pro Customs, bought a 5-pack of reproduction Stormtroopers. There's 2 of them. And here's the other 3 custom Stormtroopers, and in a separate baggie, their weapons, their guns. They each get their own gun. And then from an eBay seller, I bought a couple of Kenner original Stormtroopers in a 2-pack, and they've got their guns. And from the same seller, I got a Darth Vader. He's got his cape and his lightsaber, so it's Kenner original. I had one when I was a kid, but used to belong to one of my brothers, and it was missing the cape and the lightsaber. And I think I might have gotten a lightsaber for it later, but I don't know what happened to it. And then I might have made a cape, which I think I made out of material, and it probably tore, and then the head broke off, so I had to throw it out. Oh, and 2 more things I need to show off. I think I showed this off in the last episode. I got this vintage Chewbacca when I bought the Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper 2-pack off of an eBay seller, but he doesn't have his gun at all. that got thrown in for free. Okay, what's in this baggie over here? That's those custom lightsabers. Yeah, one more figure I bought. Slightly used vintage Kenner original, the Death Squad Commander. He's got his gun. Yeah, I gotta take these out of the bag. This one I will take out of the baggie. I'm hoping... Yeah, it seems like this one was barely played with. Come with me, droid. So Death Squad Commander, Kenner Original, and then custom Yavin C3po. And this should be a Kenner Original Darth Vader. Now, I don't want to force the head because the head feels kind of loose. The legs feel a little bit loose, but looks like the paint on it's still pretty good. I will need a magnifying glass to read this. So I'm going to go over here, look at it underneath the lamp. Some sort of feathers crud on there. Well, it says Hong Kong. I can't read the rest of that, I'm going to need some sort of magnifying glass. In 1977, GMFCI, it doesn't say Kenner at all. I'm assuming that this is the Kenner original, and not a repro. Oh, shit. Please excuse my language. It's 42.5 minutes. So, I'm going to start setting up some of these action figures. Oh, don't tell me he doesn't hold his weapon. Shoot. I don't know why sell it with the weapon if it's not going to hold it? Now, let's take the gun out. Getting close to 45 minutes. Yeah, did this figure's thumb get melted? This one's weapon won't. Yeah, I think you have to get it in there just right. Which I don't want to force in there. I think these were all Hong Kong made action figures. I don't know how is it that one's hold his weapon, this one won't hold his weapon. Shit. Sorry. Sorry for cussing. Da 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 da. I don't get it. This one will hold his gun. Let me see if I can get this other one to hold his gun. Hold the gun. Yeah, it seems like you just don't want to hold their guns at some point. It just falls right out. Yet it doesn't want to hold its weapon. Okay, we're getting close to 51 minutes. I can't get the Stormtrooper to hold his gun, no matter how hard I try. I can't get him to hold his gun. The gun actually fits in Boba Fett's hand. Boba Fett gets the gun. And rocket firing Boba Fett. And this is a custom one. We are close to, yeah, almost 53 minutes. It has about the same type of gun the Stormtroopers do. Does this one not turn his head? Yeah. Just barely turns his head. And he turns it that way, and he turns it that way. And does sit down. Maybe yeah. No, that didn't do it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. It just sits in there, it seems like. Now, how does this rocket go in there? This is a custom rocket firing Boba Fett. And the rocket does not want to stay in there. Yeah, it doesn't shoot up that far. See? And it falls out if I try and do something. I just lost his rocket, but I know the rocket works now. So, it's 56 minutes. So, that's a custom rocket firing Boba Fett. So, I am going to just stop right now. It's getting close to an hour. So, this rocket went behind the computer. So, I'm Tim, and thanks for watching Episode 4 Star Wars Collecting. Keep an eye out for another video coming soon.